Alright, welcome to Monday Mame. This is my occasional stream in which I play arcade games on my arcade cabinet. Apologies for the late start this evening. Family stuff got in the way, such as the siren song of my wife and daughter saying, "Let's go to friendlies," and then putting my daughter to bed, and then technical issues. I don't do this uh, arcade stuff much anymore, so sometimes hardware and software things change, and it takes 1,000, you know, configuration tweaks. Anyway, that's my excuse. Why don't we get going? Hello, Cauldron of Stardust. Sorry to keep you waiting this evening. But yeah, the theme tonight is 1982 games. And for a little, excuse me, for a little context, this used to be my weekly retro game stream. I started with Monday Mame, in which I would play arcade games just like this, and eventually, yada yada, I started playing all kinds of retro games on a Thursday, and on a rare occasion, when I don't have work or I'm otherwise inclined to do so, I will do an old school Monday Mame stream. So tonight, I'm doing one again. The last time I did one was in March this year. So they're not too frequent anyway. Yeah, so 1982. Why 1982? I don't know. I was just thinking recently that if you looked at all these different years, I have these collections set up, but each year doesn't contain every game. It's just a collection of games that I set up for streams in the past. But I was looking at 1982 and going, wow, that was a really solid year. This might be my favorite one of all time, even. And yeah, so I decided let's focus one stream on that. And hey Andy, how's it going? Actually, when Andy was here the other day, he was hanging out over here, and I kind of like said, yeah, I said to him when he was here, I think 1982 is the awesomest year for arcade games. And also, I added a few more, maybe about 5 or 6 more games to my previous playlist from last time I streamed 1982. And some of the games I added, so I've never streamed on this channel before. Bump and Jump, Cosmic Chasm. I've actually played the Vectrex version of that. And Cosmic Chasm, by the way, is the rare game that was on Vectrex first and then was ported to the arcade. Frenzy is a game I've never even played before. I played it for the first time today just to test that the ROM works, and it's
Robot
like
attack.
Berserk times two or on steroids, whatever you want to call it. Other games I've added, Mr. Do. I don't know how I missed Mr. Do the first time around. I added Satan's Hollow. Uh, by the way, the last several games here don't have any pictures on the thumbnail here. That's all right though. I added Tutankhamun. Uh, yeah, whatever. Let's just get into it. That's right. Cauldron, Joust is 1982. And Andy says, "What's up with the kaleidoscopic background light?" Yeah, I have these LED lights that you can program them to work in different ways. I'm having them go on an RGB cycle sort of a thing just for the heck of it. All right, let's begin without further ado. Bump and Jump. By the way, I don't think I'm going to get to every single game on this list tonight. It seems unlikely. Look, my arcade thing rotated somehow. But maybe I'll have a part one and two of this particular stream. Let's rotate 180. Flip that. Andy says you didn't demo those on Saturday. Yeah, Andy was hanging out here on Saturday because he's cool like that. Unlike Ryan and Cauldron, who don't come hang out with me. Uh, by the way, hi Ryan, how's it going? Yeah, the bump and jump is it's a strange little game. You're racing cars. You're driving one car, and you can bump other cars to make them crash, and also you can jump over large pits, sort of. Um, I used to have a knockoff of this game for Commodore 64 called Burnin' Rubber, and that's the version of Bump and Jump I played the most. I didn't play Bump and Jump much in the arcade, but I will play it tonight. Just expect me to suck. I need 2 credits apparently. It's a very expensive game. Uh, okay, I can't move. The funny thing is I tested all these ROMs ahead of time, and now of course when I'm going live things are failing. Okay, hold on one sec. What's happening? Player 2, get ready. What? Yeah, let's quit. Now I can't even quit anymore. All this stuff is working to a T. Now nothing's working. It's possible I can... I don't know what's possible. It's like nothing's responding, even the... Alright, let me check my connection in the back. That's probably what it is. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm reaching in the back. Oh my goodness, I'm reaching deep in there. I mean, far back there. Okay, still not working. Okay. I mean, didn't literally the joystick work when I was selecting in the menu though? So, oh, I'm on player 2 now, I guess that's why. But why isn't player 1 working when I was when it was on player 1? Let's crash player 2 and see if player 1 works. No, only player 2. Player 2 is controlling both of them, so I don't know. Maybe it's like if I select 2 players, which I did by accident, only the second controller works. That makes no sense. But I would like to just reset the game, but the common button key press that I've used 8 billion times just suddenly doesn't want to work anymore. Yeah, one more thing I'm going to try back here. How's everybody doing tonight? While I'm wasting time, we can chat. By the way, there's a lot of fireworks going off. I don't know if you're going to hear that. I do have noise cancellation set up. Look. Oh, the credits are registering every time I press the side button. But the way you reset the game, or you exit the game, is you press the side button and the one player button at the same time. But that combo is not working. It's just like the one button is not working or something. Alright, so that's bump and jump not being played. Yeah, let me see if I can figure out how to exit with the keyboard, perhaps. Alright. Alright, yeah, everything's going foobar. I'm gonna just reset my whole damn system, so it's gonna be a while. Alright. And Ryan says, not many fireworks in New Mexico, too dry. Oh, yeah, you're gonna start like forest fires or something, or not forest fires, some other kind of fire. Desert fires. If you light fireworks over there. But yeah, everybody gets started early here. They light fireworks for any excuse at all. It could be 3 days before Memorial Day and they'll light fireworks. So, but you know, the day before the 4th of July, they really go nuts. But yeah, I'm not really sure how much you can hear. It's not like a constant barrage like a machine gun yet. That'll be safe for tomorrow probably. But you do hear the occasional boom, boom, boom. And yeah, so bear with me while we boot up the old emulation station. Emulate. I always thought the Asian, the suffix Asian is kind of a lazy rhyme, and a lot of like rappers like to do that. They'll talk about their vexation in the nation of masturbation. I don't know. I'm making stuff up. Anyway, 1982. Yeah, so the controllers seem to be working here. Let's try a bump and jump once again. And Ryan says, my yard is so dry, as is everyone else's. I think if I threw a sparkler down, it would instantly start a fire. Well, better not do that then. Alright, let's see if bump and jump will work now. Started the game. Yay, I'm driving. Alright, so in this game, once you go fast enough, you see that sign on the left. This is jump okay. That lights up. That means you have enough speed to jump. Apparently, these cars have legs and can jump. I don't know. But I slowed down because I was bumping into guys too much. Bumping into other cars. And as always, let me know about volume. I'm always a little paranoid about setting it too high because that happens sometimes. Local. Gotta jump. Alright. If it's too low, if the game's too low, that is, I can louden it. Some of these cars, you can tell they're very heavy. Oh, so you have a hard time, you know, bullying them. but it's pretty obvious, like that skinny green one. That's like bullying the skinny guy in school, who was me, by the way, in high school. I was the skinny guy getting bullied. But now I'm fatter, at least in the belly area. So maybe the other fat cars couldn't bully me around today. All right, yeah. That's right. You can just jump around even when you don't have like a, the sea to jump over. You can land on them and squish them. These guys have skull and crossbones, so you know they're dangerous. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, cool. I beat a level. Ryan said the volume is good. Cool, thanks, Ryan. You sure it's not really low? I'm looking at the meters. It looks like it's really low. But if you say it's good, then fine. Oh. I think I am going to turn it up a little bit, like when I have a moment. Just a little bit, though. Oh, yeah, okay, so I died. I'm going to turn it up a bit. There we go. Bang. Bang. Yeah, bump and jump, this was for a lot of home systems. And again, I had a knockoff that was like, it wasn't even like a cheap knockoff, it was well done and pretty much exactly the same. It was called Burnin' Rubber. Oh, that guy left he took his dump in the street and I crashed into it. Video game maybe a little, yeah, now I made it louder, so hopefully now it's pretty good. But we can always tweak it as we go. Gotta watch out for those dump trucks. Oh, this game's hard. Alright. I call that a warm-up. Oh, that was a C? Okay. I'm gonna be Cat today. That's what we drive in Boston. We drive the Cat. So what did Calder say? He said, Ryan, the reason I wasn't answering you is because I was just sifting through the humidor. Oh, okay. About their cigars. And now it's loud. It's like that intro tune is very loud jingle, and then the game is kind of moderate in volume. Maybe they really wanted to get everybody's attention in the arcade. Somebody's starting the game. Everybody crowd around. Oh. They're bullying me again. Let's bully this tank. He's right near the edge. Oh, I missed him. Die, tank. Yeah, bump the tank off. Dump truck, watch out. You guys are going to get me killed by the dump truck, you jerks. Hey, go fast, go fast. Gotta go fast. Yeah. Oh. Tough game, tough game. Alright. Has anybody in the chat played this game before? And have you played it on like a certain console, like a television or Atari, Commodore? Or did you only play it in the arcade? Or all of the above? Or what? Did you play the cheap knockoff? Actually, the good knockoff that I had called Burnin' Rubber? Have you played that one? It had a neat little tune to it that I can remember. It wasn't this one. I think I actually like the Burnin' Rubber music better. Ryan said played it, I don't like it. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I wouldn't probably, if I'm going to rank the best games of 82, this probably wouldn't be in my top 10, but I still think it's pretty cool. I think Joust is my number one. That might be my number one all-time arcade game. It's just so fun. I'm not going fast enough to jump. Now I am, I hope. Yeah. Okay. I think those guys are like pirate trucks. They have a skull and crossbones. Oops. Alright, I got my own personal high score, which isn't saying much. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. I actually wasn't there. I thought it was gonna make me land into the water. So I guess you can land on that little island and then jump again, or just kind of go along the narrow path. But I wasn't really sure what to expect. That's the problem. Narrow path. Okay. I thought I was gonna die again, but I jumped at the last second. Oh, that was the end of the level. Oh, I died at the end of the level. I keep thinking it's... whatever. I'm gonna be Cat again. I'm gonna be Cat again. Cat. What is this blue thing supposed to be? Is that the dump truck? Calder said, I think there's one on C64 called Bumpin' Buggies. Mad Commodore loves Bumpin' Buggies. Okay. And also he says, Joust is a bona fide classic. It sure is. Alright. Shall we bid adieu to Bumpin' Jump? I'm tempted to try one more time. I want to do a little better. I'm gonna try one more time and that's it. If I suck, so be it. Brian asked, what did I have at Friendly's? Well, I had actually already eaten some dinner. I wasn't really coordinating with the rest of my family. We were all running around doing stuff. So at home, I had some leftover pulled pork and coleslaw that my wife made for our guests on Saturday, including Mr. Andy. And then my wife and daughter wanted to go to Friendly, so I said, sure, I'll come too. I just got like the soup and salad combo because I basically already eaten. And then I got, at the end, I was like, yeah, I'll get ice cream too. And, you know, I haven't been to ice cream in ages, really. Gotten ice cream from Friendly's in ages, really. So, I don't know, I was like flipping through the menu. Yeah, I'll get that mint cookie thing, whatever. And they asked, what size? Small, medium, large? I go, medium, I guess. And so I keep track of my calories now. And upon receiving the medium, I was like, oh, that's about like 80% more than anybody should eat. and yeah, I looked at the calories. I basically ate half of my allotted calories for the day from that one Sunday. Oh. Alright. Gotta watch these dump trucks. Ah. I get too aggressive and, you know. It is so much fun to bump them. I think the bumping is more fun than the jumping. Jump okay, not when you're dead. Alright, so I'm obviously doing worse than last time. Maybe I'll pull off a comeback, let's see. But yeah, the medium ice cream is like, in my view, pretty large. Then I remember that the large ones are like this giant goblet of like a half gallon of ice cream. Here we go. And when you're going along the left, there's always that, you know, the kind of mountainy looking terrain angles inward, and it really helps you if you just jump again, so you don't have to worry about slowing down and pulling to the right. Oh, alright, I think I died again. I think it's game over. No. I was gonna say, did they just respawn you in a place where you can't get enough speed to jump? But it looks like they did not quite do that. But wow, this game's hard. Alright. So my worst play was the one where I was like, one more try. And Ryan's talking about going to our local parade. My daughter is on one of the floats every year. Cool. Okay, now the game lets me quit. I don't know what happened before that it got into that wonky state. Okay, but yeah, here's our massive 1982 list. If you see one that you want me to jump to, I can do that. I think I might just be inclined to go from top to bottom though. But if you really want me to play a particular game, feel free. I don't think I'm going to get to all of them. I said that before. Just because I started so late and I don't want to stay up till like 1 or 2. But yeah, why don't we jump into some Burger Time? Burger Time, I never really played the arcade version much, but I played the Intellivision version a lot. It actually came with it. The Intellivision 2 came with it. That's the one I had, Intellivision 2. But this one had a different feel to it. I was just playing it a little while ago. It's always interesting how, arcade versions versus home versions can have like a completely different feel. All right. Cauldron says probably my favorite 1982 game is on the bottom of the alphabetical. Oh, Zach's on. All right, it's the only game I know of where you're a miniature chef being attacked by eggs and hot dogs. Or maybe the burgers are giant. I don't know what's. I mean, I guess you're the same size as the egg. You're a mini chef making human-sized burgers. I mean, burgers sized for humans. And you can throw pepper in their faces to kill them, by the way. And if you get this ice cream, you get an extra pepper. Just gotta get it before it disappears. I was hoping the egg would walk onto the bun so I could kill him in the process. You get more points when you do that, and also you temporarily get them out of your hair. Like I'm about to do with these two losers. Take that hot dog and egg. That was dumb. I got hot dogged. Calder says we had the very first version of Intellivision, very brown. Yeah, the one I had was the Intellivision 2, and that's the one that came with Burger Time. Yeah. The music is it's a neat little tune, but it's so repetitive. It's like 5 seconds on a loop. And that's the same on Intellivision, by the way. You get the neat little victory tune, that's different though. And also the introductory tune. Now we have cheese on the burgers too. Squish. You get less points when you squish them as opposed to when they're on the same ingredient like that. Ah! Where'd that hot dog appear from? Oh, shoot. Gotta eat some pepper. Take that. It has 6 pepper. You can see it at the top right of the screen. Oh. Okay. Coffee! That gives you pepper. I have to use pepper to get the coffee. I actually wasted a pepper just now. Thinking I needed it. But I might need it again for real. Yeah. Go left! Ah! Damn it. The perpetual problem with old games and ladders. You have to be right at the platform level perfectly or you wind up getting stuck. Man, using a lot of pepper early. I'm dying a lot too. Oh well. Ah! Wasting pepper and dying. It's a double whammy. Hey Stu, how's it going? And Stu said I had this for IBM PC. It was a very hard to find a box to copy. Interesting, and also that it's a hard game. Yeah, much better than this at Intellivision, but the arcade one is different to me. I'm gonna give this one more try, or maybe 2 more tries. We'll see how I feel. Was that a celebration? Was he cheering for me? I don't know. Is he making fun of me? Ha! You suck! One of these days I'm gonna hook up my joystick that has a toggle between, oh great, 4-way and 8-way. Games like this, there's so many old games that it's really beneficial to have 4-way, because you wind up like accidentally hitting a diagonal and it screws you up with an 8-way joystick. Not getting that ice cream. Take that, wieners. Let's try to get the ice cream. Woohoo! I have 5 pepper at the moment. Oh boy. I'm about to get boned. I'll use pepper. Down, down, down. Nobody wants to come on my... come get killed on the bun. Alright. Okay. Ryan says my wife is watching. Please don't be obscene. Okay. Hello, Ryan. And Ryan's wife. Take that. I will be very good. I usually try to keep this stream clean. When Rob Bob, my son, was little, I would try to find him, like, you know, play through the cool games that he liked on YouTube, like Castle Crashers. That was a favorite game of his for a while. Every video we'd find, they got to be like, oh, F, 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 F. What? Don't you know another word, guys? They'd be calling each other racist names and homophobic names. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't sign up for this. I signed up for four good old buddies play Castle Crashers. Like, alright, I guess we can't watch that, Rob Bob. I'm wasting pepper left and right here. Just trying to make a burger. So basically, I understand that it's annoying. Everybody's dropping F-bombs all over the place. Or otherwise being unsavory. Yeah, mother. I'll say mother all the time, though. Okay, I'm out of pepper, so now this is where I am doomed. I've been hot dogged. Yeah, alright. That's embarrassing how bad I did. I could definitely do a lot better in television. But yeah, I'll have to accept that I suck at the arcade version of Burger Time. Alright, so that was Burger Time. Moving down the list. This is a game. The next one. Jesus Christ. That was loud. Alright, Cosmic Chasm. This is the only game that I know of that started out on Vectrex and was ported to the arcade later. This is a very interesting game, and I think it's one of the cooler ones for Vectrex. But it uses like a dial in the arcade, so it's a little bit awkward to control with a stick. Nonetheless, this should be fun to try out. So time for some Cosmic Chasm. Ryan says Jungle King. Yeah, we should probably get to Jungle King today. And since this is for Vectrex as well, you can tell it's going to be a vector-based game. Mission Alpha. So I'm the spaceship thing, and that's like the map at the top. Each one of those like 3D diamond things represents one screen. Shoot everything. And get out. And this thing in the middle like grows and swells and tries to kill you. Oh, great. Another one of those things where you have these two guns on either side, but you can't shoot right in the center. Oh, oh, I'm gonna have to play this about 20 times before I'm passably good. Yeah, let's go to the left. You do have a shield button too that I have to remember. Any game like this where you have a shield button, I always forget. Turn it on. Let's do it now. Ah, how long can you do it for though? Oh shit! I was hitting the thrust button when I meant to shoot. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, so you use 3 buttons in this game. You got shoot, thrust, and shield. You shoot this thing down or something. Yeah, I think you can. Look at that. You can make it shrink by shooting it. You can never kill it. I don't think. Oh, I'm totally messed. I'm like mashing all the buttons, and I forget which one's which. Alright, let's try going down and to the right. Now, if anybody actually played this game, I would be curious to hear about it. It's definitely well known in the Vectrex community. But not everybody's in the Vectrex community. Like, I'm shooting through this, so I'm assuming it's safe. Okay. I have played this on a Vectrex screen, yeah. Not too often, though. For some reason, I don't think to play it that often on Vectrex. But there's like, I think there's one room where you have to go into and drop a bomb and escape. I think you have to find the right room to do that in or something. Man, they're overwhelming me. How long can you hold this on? I might need to hold it for a long time. Ah! Damn, that's hard. Yeah, the Vectrex version doesn't actually have that cool warp graphic. This is a more advanced version of it. Sort of. I can't pick M. I'm trying to pick M desperately. Oh, there we go. Blast out your initials. Let's actually look at the title screen. I skipped it before. Cosmic Chasm. The Cosmic Chasm space station is occupied by a hostile enemy force. Your mission is to maneuver your ship through the station and destroy the central power core. After destroying the core, retrace your path to the point of entry and escape before the chain reaction destroys the station. If you are successful, this is a hard game, by the way. If you're successful, you will be promoted to more dangerous mission. Oh, that's a incentive to do well. Imagine if you do better on your job at work, and they say, "Well, now we're going to expose you to more danger." I guess that's kind of how it goes. And I notice this game is kind of loud, so I'm going to turn it down. All right, that should be a good level balance. Let's try again. I guess I'm trying to get to the red thing in the center. Oops. I probably don't necessarily have to shoot all these guys either, by the way. Ah. Oh. Let's see if I can do that. Get away without killing everybody. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, so this was originally made to be controlled with a dial, so you could really like, rotate quickly or slowly. But with an emulator, when I'm using a stick, I have to say basically how fast is the stick going to make it rotate. I can't, they don't have an analog option. This is tough here. I gotta get out of here or something. They're like, we. How can I ever let go? Can I shoot with the shield off? No, I can't. Okay, I think the shield was fading. It looked like it was dimmer towards the end. Ryan says it's 200 to rent a float space in our local parade. Next year I need to do the Star of Video Power float. Who's that? Me? All right, I don't see myself getting good at this game tonight, but I'll give it another go. Did the volume turn off? What's happening? There we go. Okay. Oh, it's a demo. I thought I started. And Stu says, "Hi Ryan, sorry for the delay. There was like a giant cockroach or something on the wall in the upstairs hallway." Okay. So Stu's being attacked by vicious bugs just like how I am here. I guess cockroaches aren't really vicious. They don't kill you. They're just disgusting. But you might want to get to the bottom of that. Oh, there's a cockroach problem. Stu says he wants to do a... Brian says he actually wants to do a Stu float. Oh, that's alright. Stu has more character when he loses in the game. So you can just... On the float you can depict Stu losing and be like... Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh. Okay. This game's making me feel like a total noob. I guess I am a noob at this game, sort of. Not really. I played it like a bunch of times on Vectrex. I'm a noob to this arcade version. Put it that way. Yeah, again, this is the only game that was on Vectrex first, and then made in the arcade by Cinematronic. Once they do that, once they got you, they're around you. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Well, that's a tough one. By the way, speaking of Star Trek, that is a 1982 game as well, but I did not include it because I don't really like it. I know some people do, though. Anyway, on to Dig Dug, which is, of course, a classic. Excuse me. This is one of those games where I'm like, oh, I wish I had the 4-player joystick, because sometimes with an 8-way, you just accidentally move diagonally, and it's so frustrating when you got a good run going, and you're like, no, I can't move straight. But I can show you what my joystick looks like that I bought. I bought a couple of these, and they yeah, I have to be not lazy and actually install them. But here's what it looks like. Here's the main piece. There's a couple other pieces like the ball and stuff, and it's a joystick. But see this bottom part, once it's rotated, and this can be software controlled, it will if it's rotated, it will lock it into mechanically lock it so that you can only move in 4 directions. I will not demo it because in the instructions they say, although you can lock it via hardware, if you do that, it's stuck that way forever. So you're supposed to only switch between 4 and 8-way using software. And the main thing that's keeping me from installing it is laziness. The second thing besides laziness is that this Tang stick actually can't accommodate it without you using like a Dremel or some other tool to shave away at some of the wooden frame that's underneath there, inside there, I mean. And Stu says, Mark, do you know what the main character's name is in Dig Dug? I don't actually. I think I might have heard it at some point, but no. And also, Dig Dug used to be so much popular than it is right now. Never thought of that. But yeah, I used to know the enemies. There's the Figars, the Frygars or Figars. I think Figars and Pukas. All right, let's try this. This used to be my dad's game. He played this on Atari 8-bit a ton, and he kicked butt. He used to get like several of the large flowers. Each level is represented by a flower, and then I think 5 levels is a large flower. He used to like kick butt at this game. All right. So you get more points when you kill them with the rocks than if you pop them with your pump. But sometimes that's hard to do. And you also get even more points if you get multiple at once. Ah! Okay, I didn't quite pull that off, but... So I want to get the carrot. But the last guy always tries to run away because he's a chicken turd. You can always buy time by inflating the guy. Taizo Hori, what? Yeah, I just made the game a bit louder because I realized it was so low. Oh, his name is... What did you say? Taizo Hori? Yeah, I don't think I actually have heard that. This is by Namco, right? Yeah, these pukas are being pains in my butt. Let's see what we can do here. Ah, only one. If there's only like a thin strip of dirt, the rock can break through it. But otherwise, the dirt stops it. Here we go, here we go, go. Squishy! Ah, only one again. My timing is not what it used to be. Stu says his mom was a Hori. Oh, why do I got... This is the Anchorman effect that Ryan jokes about. Like, I'm like Will Ferrell's character in Anchorman where he just reads everything that's on the teleprompter no matter how bad it is. Alright, these guys don't want to come down and play. And the game is accelerating to make me, rush. Hey. Get back here, you Figar. No, don't escape. Shoot. Ah, I'm gonna lose him. Ah, bastard. Alright. Woo-ha! 3 of them. Oh, I thought I had enough clearance. I intentionally left a little bit of dirt to not trigger the rock, but all my dig dug, you know, instincts are a little bit off apparently. Was there a dig dug Atari game, asked right? For Atari 2600? I think there was. I had it for Atari 8-bit. I played it mostly on Atari 800 that had a cartridge. That's where I played the vast majority of my dig dug. Oh, shoot. So I move a little bit when the Figars are chasing me because they get you horizontally. If you're not lined up with them, and they can't blast you horizontally, you're okay. Oh, I missed a cucumber. I never played it on 2600, but I feel like I looked at it once and was like, oh, that actually looks pretty good for 2600. Same thing with Joust. Oops, totally screwing up. Ah! Alright, I killed 2 birds with 1 stone there. Or 2 dig dug enemies with 1 big ass rock. Ah! Ah! Sweet. Another cucumber. Yeah, Ryan, you would like Mame Meister streams for sure. Oh, you have seen some of them. Cool. I don't know what to do right now, actually. like walking. Alright, let's see if we can get him with this. Oh boy. Alright, 2's not bad. Sweet. Get my eggplant. The eggplant emoji right there, that's where it comes from. Looks just like that. Who's giving me a tip about shoving the cucumber off one of the monsters behind? I guess you get a power, he's telling me. I'll try it next time, too. Oh, jeez. Oh, crap. Ah, I didn't mean to move down, that's for sure. I don't think I was getting out of there anyway, but did not mean to move down, for sure. Oh, damn you, Flygar. Sometimes, you know, I try to go for the points with squishing them with a rock, but sometimes you're just overwhelmed, you're on your last life. Just start pumping them. Pumping them with the cucumber, with your pump. Now I'm gonna get a little greedy because I think I have them basically under control. Alright. Get my eggplant. My eggplant emoji. Yeah, where is Arturo? He needs to represent Mexico. I love when they're like, oh crap, but they have this enormous tunnel to run through. There's no way they're gonna escape. Ah, I like to imagine they're peeing their pants. Steve says, just start pumping them, Mark 2023. Yep, just start pumping them. Oh! That was dumb. Alright, come here. Come here, ghosts. Oh crap, that's not the way I wanted you to do it. Alright, I got out of it alive. Just start pumping them. Like I said, start pumping them sometimes. Oh crap. Oh. Alright, that's always a fun game. Dig Dug. Yeah. Go for, what is the world record? I would like to go for it. I could be here a while. I'm not that good at this game. Sometimes I like to go backwards to wrap around and go to W. But in some games, they have all these stupid characters after Z. It's like, now you have to scroll through $, happy face, period, a question mark. I'm like, oh, why did I choose to go backwards? All right, I'll leave that as my Dig Dug play for the evening. Great game, though. 82 is such a great year. I said it before, but wow. I could probably, you know, if I had no responsibilities in the world, and I didn't feel like, you know, doing anything useful or different, like, you know, I like to do different things in life sometimes, but if I just had a week straight, no school, I mean, no work, no responsibilities, I could easily play just this 1982 collection for the whole week. All right, let's go with Donkey Kong Jr. I like the original Donkey Kong better, but Donkey Kong Jr. is pretty cool too. And Ryan says, holy crap, 5 million for, what is that, the world record? 5,429,010. All right, let's switch gears to Donkey Kong Jr. This is the only game that I know of in which Mario is the villain. Yeah, Mario is the villain. Get the key from Mario and save your papa. These guys are called Snapjaws or something? Oh shit. Okay, I survived that. This game is quite difficult, by the way. You go faster when you grab onto two vines at once, but you're kind of more vulnerable because any of these snapshot guys could get you on 2 different vines instead of just one. I'm just gonna skip these fruits and move on. Ah! Ooh, that was very close. Alright, how do you do this? Alright, we got the key and freed Donkey Kong. Nope, actually Mario just pushed him away. Calder said if anyone's ever seen the album cover for Tarkus by Emerson, Lake, and Palmer, the colored sand layers in Dig Dug remind me of that and vice versa. Okay. No, I don't know that album cover, but now I have to look at it. I'm not sure if you're supposed to press the jump button on the springboard or you just go. Oh shoot. This thing hits you. Kind of blocks your jump. And then you die. This game I also mostly played on Atari 8-bit. I had I think once again, a cartridge of it. Okay, I see it. You can probably get on the little platform that way. If you time it right. But now let's just get on. For now, I'll get on this one. Okay. So how far do these vines come? They don't come too far to the right. You gotta be careful. Go for it! Alright. Now we have to land on this little guy. I think. Oh, this thing retracts. Goes up and down. I think I'm doing this right. Okay, cool. Oh, let's kill a bird. Oh, shoot, my timing was bad. No. Poor Donkey Kong Jr. Was Donkey Kong Jr. ever in anything else? I think he was erased from history. I mean, they reinvented another little Donkey Kong-like friend. They have Diddy Kong. They're like, screw Donkey Kong Jr. Let's just make a monkey friend instead of a baby gorilla. Come on. This game does have. This game almost feels like it was. I don't know. It feels like different from everything else in Nintendo lore. It seems like almost sacrilege to say Mario was a villain and Donkey Kong had his son. It's like, oh, that's not anything else. Wasn't Donkey Kong Math a Donkey Kong Jr. game? That's true. Stu said in my canon that Donkey Kong Jr. became the DK from Donkey Kong Country. Oh, yeah, there you go. That makes sense. He grew up. Yeah, why do they do this? It's just a minor nitpick. So many games have the dumbest interface for these, like, initial enter screens. Like pressing down. Oh, sorry, you can't actually move down to jump from C to M. We want you to only move left and right because it would have taken us 30 seconds of extra coding to handle moving up and down as well. Look at that. It doesn't just want your initial. I could put my whole name. Okay. For whatever reason, I'm not inclined to play more Donkey Kong Jr. Maybe because I blow at it. All right. Frenzy. Yeah, again, this is the sequel to Berserk, which I've played a ton, but I've never played Frenzy until today when I just tested the ROM to make sure it works. I only learned of this like in the last couple of years. I never knew Berserk had a sequel. And what I've learned from my, 30 seconds of playing is there are skeletons and robots for some reason, And some of the walls you can shoot through. Some of the walls your lasers will bounce off of. You can kill Evil Otto in this one. Oh, so Stu just said that. That's interesting. All right, let's play a little of this. Oh! You can't shoot indiscriminately or you kill yourself. Okay. Hazard volume looks very low. It's kind of annoying how from game to game the volume can be so drastically different. Pew, pew, pew. This game, oh. I gotta get the hang of that.
Robot attack.
Robot attack. Well, that's really loud, though, unfortunately. I gotta get used to this. I'm just so used to hold down the fire button in Berserk. Right, let's try again. That sucked. I think you want to do a lot more like indirect attacks, like try to bounce it. Or the thing is, you can't always do that. Evil Otto, he takes longer in this game to appear.
Robot attack.
Oh, there he is. Oh, they're being smart. Look at that. Okay, we gotta get out of here. Evil Otto approaches, but Stu said I could kill him. Oh, jeez. I think I gotta get out of here, though. Next time, I'll try to kill him if possible. That's fun. Look at that. Whee! Shoot through this wall and just pick off that guy. Stick in. Fight like a robot.
Robot attack.
Should I try to kill him? Die, Evil Otto.
Charge
Oh, no.
attack to
Yeah, I killed him. It only takes a few shots, but then he comes back and he's faster. Oh, oh no. Oh, this is brutal. Look at these guys trying to shoot me. They're gonna kill themselves on the white wall. I mean, I shouldn't be laughing at them because they're stupid AI. And yet I kill myself on the white wall all the time. Is this an exit? Good. Whew. What does that sound? Sounds like a Pac-Man ghost or something. Oh. So who here has played Frenzy or even knew it existed? I know Stu knew it existed. At least he probably played it. Okay, I'm gonna kill him and then run away. I feel like he should take a lot of hits, though. Oh, he's actually being very difficult to hit. Yeah, the next one is very dangerous. What? I just died because I was fascinated by the fact that I shot the corner of the two white walls that were like this, and it bounced like through the corner. Huh. So Cauldron says worst letter enter in game is the code enter for Rogue Squadron on N64. It's a tedious chore to write. Farm boy, dead Dak, I give up, and tied up every time I turn it on. What? You can kill him, but it might not be the best move, says Stu. Yeah. I feel like this game would be better if it wasn't infinite. Like if there was a tangible objective, you mean? I never minded with Berserk. I just consider it, it's like classic arcade style. You just try to do as good as you can, collecting as much, as many points as you can until you die. I was watching, actually, Mame Meister streamed this, probably not legally. He streamed some kind of a documentary about early days at Atari. It was like I think it was a series actually. And we only watched the first episode together, but at the end, one of the guys at Atari said that he believes the classic. Hold on a second. Yeah, like, kind of like that classic early '80s way that most arcade games were, that you just played until you lost. He says that inspired. This is like a theory, not like a solid claim or anything. But he says that kind of explains why Generation X was like all depressed and listening to grunge music. Sounds like a bit of a stretch, but it was kind of interesting that he thought that way. Like basically, the games he was making made everybody depressed because you couldn't win. If you grew up on games where you couldn't win, it would make you listen to grunge when you were in your 20s or something. Oh, man, I suck. And Cauldron says it's funny that the creator of Berserk named Evil Otto after a former boss of his, who would smile as he profanely cursed out employees. That's right. And Ryan says, I love Evil Otto. I've remembered that name since 2600. Yeah, me too. That's where I mostly played him. Stu says YouTube hiccups for me just now. Okay. Hope it's better now. I hope it's YouTube's end and not mine. I'll give this one more try, but I don't know. This is a tough one. I guess the original Berserk is Robot Attack too. And I should not get too, into the idea of trying to fight Evil Otto just because I can. Robot Attack. Why are some of them skeletons? What's going on here? It just seems out of place in this kind of, sci-fi pew-pew kind of setting. Robot Attack. Why do I keep falling for you? Alright. Alright, I think I'm done. I suck. That's okay, it's my first time playing it. Alright, so that's a little bit of Frenzy. Oh, next up is Gravitar, but I'm going to suck even more to that one. Alright, let's give it a shot. So what did you guys say? Colin said, I got no stream hiccups, it's not your end, Mark. Stu said, it would be nice if it said more than just robot. Yeah, I feel like the original Berserk had a lot more, synthesized voice goodness going on, or digitized, whichever the case is. I guess it's synthesized. Yeah, they would mock you. They'd say chicken, fight like a robot, get the humanoid, all that fun stuff. It's a little bit humorous, too, like the chicken, fight like a robot comment. And Cauldron also said they look like skeletons and octopuses. The Gravitar is another game where you can use like a, I think you're supposed to use a dial, but I set it up to work with a stick. And this game, I first played this, also on Vectrex, although it's not originally from Vectrex. I have hope you're not seeing my crotch here, but, yeah, somebody made it's a homebrew of this game, but for Vectrex. And they called it Gravitrex. So that was my first exposure to this game. I never played it back in the day. It's quite a cool game, but it's very hard. I kind of find any game difficult if you have to you're like a spaceship and you have to thrust and steer and then I don't know, shoot in the opposite direction while rescuing the guy over here. It's very challenging. Cauldron said, I think chicken fight like a robot was only when you leave the room without destroying all the robots. Oh yeah, that sounds about right. Chicken fight like a robot. And Stu's admiring my crotch. And you have to worry about fuel on top of it in this game. Gravitar. Woo. It almost looks like Avit with some other stuff bouncing around. Is Avit like an Israeli name or something? Okay, how many credits do I need to start? 18? I swear, I tested the freaking ROM before. Now I can't even start it. I've got to quit and start over. Ryan says I don't see any pinball games. Mark, were there any video pinball games in the arcade from '82? Like, in other words, non-mechanical games. I know you're just joking, but what is going on here? Something wrong. There's something wrong. I'm just diagnosing here. Don't mind me. Which one would even start VMAP to? I don't know. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, somehow start became unmapped. I'm not sure what button 9 is, but now that one is start, so I'll try that. There we go, I fixed it. Alright. Alright, so you have thrust, shoot, and the shield? Yeah. This is just kind of like the map select screen, and yet you can be attacked on it and fight on it. Alright, let's head over here. Good lord. Okay, so I think I have to touch those, I have to beam up the blue squares or something. Ah, Jesus. I think I should ignore that one. That's too hard to get. Maybe Pac-Man is half arcade game. That's true. Whoa. Oh man, I drifted into that one bullet. I think this is a harder level than I should be going to immediately. You can choose which level you go to. Let's try the left over here. Stop shooting, please. Ah. Haunted House? Ryan mentions Haunted House, the pinball game, came out in '82. Okay. But not a video game. Ah! How far left can I go before I hit the edge of the screen? What is pulling me left, right? Is that like the gravity of the center of the level or something? Yay, I did something. Alright, I got the blue block. I did something. I made some progress, then I died. Game over. Let's see what Cauldron says. I'm out back having a cigar and just mom put clothes in the dryer. We have the dryer vent coming out back. Now I smell the aroma of Tide in my nostrils. All right. Don't eat the Tide Pods. Cauldron of Stardust. I'm on the menu. I'm supposed to have it like that. Okay. I have my special setting for game versus menu. All right, let's head to a different level because that one is rough. Maybe the bottom left. Yeah, they have different score values. You can see. That probably indicates the difficulty. Duh. Let's go to the one up here. This is the lowest one. All right, this is what I remember from the Vectrex game. This is a little more manageable for a noob. Oh no! So one thing that's cool in this that's missing in the Vectrex version is the zoom in effect. Look at this guy. Where'd he come from? This reminds me of like picking up guys in Space Taxi. Hey, taxi! Bad one, please. Hey, taxi! Up, please. I think I need to rewrap these buttons. They're not what I expect them to be. I'll still die a lot. Don't worry. I'll just play. All right, something happened. Mission complete. Let's get this other blue block. Are you supposed to be rescuing people? I thought in the Vectrex one there were little people. This one they're just blue blocks, blue rectangles. Oh, come on! Oh. Okay. Take it easy. Let's take it easy. Up. A little bit to the right. Okay. Now, are there any other blue rectangles to rescue? Guess I can zoom out by going up. I can see better. Guess that's it. Super bonus 0. Yeah, I don't deserve any bonus. I am not super at this game. That's for sure. All right, now it's a little bit more challenging than the last level. Okay, let's rescue Mr. Blue Rectangle over here. Next ship 10,000. I'm at 9,918. Yeah, I think I really need to be able to spin quick. Can I use the trackball in this game? No. Probably can, but I need to be able to like spin quickly to like rotate from, you know, like do a 180 real quick, as opposed to holding a stick for a little bit. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. Was there a blue rectangle down here to get? Damn it. Well, that's Gravitar. Yeah, Gravitar. I'm on the bottom of the flunky list. Fire is my name. So what are you guys talking about? Beep, 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 beep. Dryer, living with parents, the old desert island question. If you can only have one... Oh, here's a good one. If you can only have one system, asks Ryan, what would it be? Assuming you can't just play emulators, that Cauldron qualifies on. I mean, it depends what you're talking about. Like, you know, assuming no gotchas like, aha, you don't have power, so you, so you need a game, you know, system with battery or something. I don't know. Just one? I don't know. That's a tough one. A PC says, dude, I'd probably pick a PC too, honestly. But I don't know. I miss my old games, and we're saying no emulators. So I'm gonna limit it to like some one console, let's say, and you can't play like old. I guess you also have to qualify it. Like you can't just play Switch and then buy all these old emulated games for your Switch, because that would probably be the choice if you could. One has a ton of games, can entertain you for a long time. I don't know. It's a tough one. These days, I'd probably say Vectrex. I'm so into that, but I could really burn through the library relatively quickly if it's Desert Island. Maybe I'd pick something like, I don't know, Sega Genesis. Yeah, Calder says, gosh, maybe Sega Genesis too. Yeah, you need a lot of games, a lot of replayability. Yeah, it'd be N64 even. I don't know. A lot of options. All right, I'm gonna put Gravitar to rest because it put me to rest for sure. Yeah, that's a good question, Ryan, and thank you for throwing out fun questions that get conversations going. All right, here we go, Joust. Shall we do some jousting? This is a game that I got the top score on on the cruise that it was on last March. There was some tough competition, but I managed to come out on top. And now I will suck. Because it's just the kind of night where I'm sucking at everything. Huh. All systems go. Joust away. I played earlier today and got the 106K score. Because I was testing all these ROMs, making sure the configs were good. I just can't resist playing a full game of Joust. It's just too good. That said, I'm thinking of what maybe I want a system that actually has Joust on it. I don't think Genesis has Joust, but NES does have Joust. It also has Balloon Fight. Balloon Fight is the poor man's Joust. Okay, how's our levels? I guess we'll go with it. So, my cheesy way I play is I try to be protected by these platforms. And you can't do this forever, though. Because they make platforms disappear on you over time, like as you advance in levels. I'm totally off. Alright. On level 1 you can do some of this, get extra points by doing that. Letting them spawn and then killing them immediately. Until the pterodactyl wreaks havoc on you. I should get this one first. Yeah, I'm screwing it up. I could have gotten them. But I'm making like slightly off moves in everything tonight. There we go. Ah, okay. If I died on level 1, that would have been embarrassing. Survival wave now. You get 3,000 extra points if you don't die. Okay, come down, fools. Ah, accidentally got the egg. The incredible edible egg. Oh man, blowing it all tonight. Alright. Please. Everything's off, everything's off. I love that sound when they spawn, it's so satisfying somehow. So usually I try to get the eggs once the lava appears, because most of the eggs will just fall into the lava. And then you get no points from them. Unless I have a good opportunity to let the eggs sit around. That happens sometimes. Which I actually had just there, but I was... Jesus Christ. I'd never get killed by the freaking lava troll. Alright. This is clearly a game about a lot of firsts. Good night. Why am I stuck running left? Oh. Okay, my joystick's stuck. Alright, Terry's already here. Egg wave. Egg wave. Kill some red guys. Kill some red guys. Oh, man. Ugh. Terry is like, the pterodactyl is like the evil Otto of Joust. Just totally, like, every move I'm like a little off, and it's really frustrating me. Like everything's offset somehow. Alright, let's just eat the egg. Maybe it's because I'm sitting down. That's my excuse. Oh, yeah, I killed the pterodactyl. Especially on the pterodactyl level, it's easy to. You just stand right in that platform above me, point your lance to the left. It's a lot harder when he comes due to being an evil Otto, though. Alright, I've totally blown it this game, dude. I'll give it another try, though. Okay. Here he is. The Shadow Lords are a huge pain. Alright. Yep, let's try this again. My first exposure to Joust was also on Atari 8-bit computers. I don't think we ever legit owned a copy. It was on a floppy disk that my dad brought home one day or something. He just found it in the back of a truck. Oh, I got one by accident. Kill the blue. The Shadow Lords are a huge pain, so you gotta kill them really quickly. And Terry should be showing up any moment. Let's see if we can get one more kill before he does. I can't believe it. Oh no! Oh. I got 2 Shadow Lords. Sometimes your legs don't want to come out and you bounce along. Alright, this is embarrassing. Especially when I'm like, yeah, I got close to 200,000 this one time. And I was the winner on the cruise. And I was like, I can't beat level 1 without making 2 Shadow Lords appear. Let's see how low I can go without touching it. Here comes Terry. I'm gonna have to just grab it. Stop bouncing! The lava bridge disappears. It gets burned away. The lava troll is active. Nah. That was going into the lava, so I grabbed it. Alright, let's not even deal with the pterodactyl. I really want to up my game. I have to figure out how to deal with pterodactyl when he comes in evil auto mode. It's very hard to kill him that way. It's easy when he appears on the pterodactyl wave. You just stand, like I said, you just stand on this platform above where I am. You face your lance to the left, and he'll walk right into it. I'm losing so many eggs here. And lives. Oh, this is garbage. I was hoping to put on a good show here with Joust, because that's what I've been owning at lately. No, now it's owning me. Alright. I'm a triple D today. I mean, even before, just today, I was testing the ROM. You can see my score there, 106,000. I was just like, yeah, let me just test the ROM. All right, I'll give it a quick play. And I broke 100,000. I consider that like having a decent play when you break 100,000. All right, but I'm gonna pass on this. Keep, I'm persisting on this for tonight. And let's see. Let's see what's in the chat here. Boo, boo, boo. Talking about Star Trek and stuff. Cauldron says Joust is like the most heavy metal game ever made. Sound in the Williams arcade games was unrivaled. Ba, 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 ba. What else you guys say? Ryan says Joust reminds me of the old cartoon movie Wizards. Oh, I want to see that again. That was a Ralph Bakshi, right? I don't think I've ever I either saw it when I was really young or I just saw like promos and stuff like that. I like the animation. That's pretty neat. And Ryan says I've never seen Transformers from the 80s. That's true. That's true. I don't know. Never really sought it out. Somebody was once telling me, you know that you cried when you were a kid when Optimus Prime died in the movie. Everybody cried at that. And I said, but I haven't seen the movie. And that was like apparently some kind of a sacrilege to this person. I don't know. What? How could you have not seen the Transformers movie? All right. Well, not having my night with Joust, but that's all right. Let's play some Jungle King. Now, this game was sometimes called Jungle Hunt. I think there was some copyright or something like that BS issue with Jungle King. Yeah, because was that something like Disney or oh, that was later, right? The Disney movie. No, it wasn't even Disney. That was Golden Films. I'm looking at. I'm not gonna Google right now. Let's just play some of this game. All right. There we have Carol Burnett doing the Tarzan impression. Oof. I was never really sure if it's good to try to go really high on the vine that you catch, or does it really matter much? And we go. Another game I had on Atari 8-bit computers. It seems like for this year, 82, all the games I had for Atari 8-bit practically. Not for other systems like 2600. Okay, now I'm in stabby mode, stabby crocky mode. Stabby crocky. Oh, getting a little too crazy and I got killed. A little too careless. So yeah, that was called Jungle Hunt, the one I had for Atari 8-bit. Oh man. What am I doing wrong? I think I'm moving too fast. Let's try again. that sound, the digitized sound, just sounds so staticky and it feels like off, like inconsistent with the rest of the game. Blop. I You get these kind of, you know, pleasant little beepy soundtrack, which seems normal for the time period. And just for that one moment, you get this awkward, digitized Tarzan screen. Just go stabby, 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 stabby. You have to get air once in a while. Ah. Those things, they grab you. I thought they were water bubbles at first, but that like would restore your air without having to go to the surface. But they actually just kind of grab you and take you up, and you lose control for a moment, though. Aren't you supposed to be stabbing him in the mouth? Am I doing it wrong? Can you stab him from underneath or something? Parallax in this game? On a different level, maybe? Blop goes Tarzan. This should be a sequel to Pitfall. This is actually Pitfall Harry. I don't know. It's like better to be underneath them or not even go near them. Wait a minute. Yes. Alright, it's time for the Moon Patrol level. It's like you're jumping over rocks in Moon Patrol. You can speed up and slow down. You just can't shoot the rocks though, like in Moon Patrol. You notice his hair is a different color on every level. First he has, I think he has black hair when he's swinging from the ropes. But then when he's underwater, he has blonde hair. On this level, he's a redhead. The next level, he's gonna dye his hair purple or something. Ah, man, I was getting somewhere, and then I got game over. Apparently, this game is making the viewership drop like flies. It's like, nah, this game sucks. I want to see you suck at Joust some more. I just want to get to the last level where... Isn't there something like there's someone you're trying to save who's being, like, eaten by the natives? They're, like, cooking her in a pot or something? Cooking her in a giant cauldron, I mean. A cauldron of stardust. Sorry, I'm not really paying attention to the parallax if there isn't. I'm just trying to play the game. But I will keep my eyes open in the water screen, the underwater screen. Jump. Let's see. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. The foreground. Look at the red, you know, whatever it's supposed to be. The corals or what have you. It like moves faster than the yellow junk at the bottom. Whatever the yellow junk is. Sand. Buried treasure. That's right, Calder. Calder said Dave's cooking someone in the Calder that wouldn't be made today. Yeah. I feel like that's the next level. From my time playing Jungle Hunt on Atari 8-bit. But yeah, again, I didn't really play the arcade version of this much. Funny thing is, I have a local diner that I go to once in a while, and they've had, oh mother, I just want to get to the next level, but they have this. My diner has. Oh, look at everything's a little bit off on this screen. My local diner has a kids menu, and they name. I guess I ought to move on if I'm gonna make progress in my list here. But anyway, I'll give this one more try, and then I'm done. But my local diner has a kids menu in which they name all the items, like, you know, hamburger and chicken fingers and stuff. They name them based on video games and other characters and things that were popular in the 80s. Like there's the E.T. and the Q-Bert and the Jungle King. Like, really, what kid today is gonna know what the hell Jungle King is? Like, I don't know, Jungle King is like the grilled cheese or some crap. Doesn't make any sense. And the Q-Bert is, I don't know, the chicken fingers or something. But yeah, there's also I think the Smurfs or something. It's like, what? They made this kids menu in the 80s clearly, and they never updated it. I'll have the Jungle King, and you know, my sister's gonna have the E.T. My brother's gonna eat Zaxxon. No, Zaxxon was not on the list. Custer's Revenge? No, Ryan, no Custer's Revenge. Ah! So again, I played this game very briefly just to test the ROM, and I blew through this whole screen. I didn't get killed once. That seems to be the theme for tonight. I think I'm just tired, huh? Ugh. I know usually I don't have any proof of what I'm saying, but that Joust score should have been pretty good proof that I just played it once. Alright, I got 100k. No problem. Anyway. Okay, now he's a redhead. He dyed his hair between levels. No! Arrgh, I saw that coming. Alright, that's it. Can't get to the cauldron level. That's some Jungle King for you. And moving on down. Kangaroo is a game I never played in any form back in the day. A lot of people think it's a classic game. I have yet to see the beauty of it, but I'll give it a try. And Calder said, I love how in Custer's Revenge it wobbles as he walks. I didn't know that. Satan's Hollow. Yeah, I'll get to some Satan's Hollow. I know you like Satan a lot, Ryan. Alright, so in this game you have to deal with stupid monkeys. Punch monkeys, is that the game? That's the goal of the game? You punch monkeys. Punch monkeys and collect strawberries, apparently. And the monkeys sometimes throw apple cores at you. And there's a bell for some reason. Okay, I rescued my little blindfolded Joey, who had been kidnapped by the monkeys for some reason. I have boxing gloves on, by the way. As all good kangaroos do. Wasn't there some boxing game where one of the opponents could be a kangaroo? What the hell game was that? Might have been. Oh, jeez. I thought it was. All right. thought I was able to jump to that platform above me, but I guess not. Like even here, it looks like I should be able to jump up, but I can't. I have to start on the lower one first. Alright, let's punch you. Punch the monkey. Ah, who's that? Gorilla. Alright, let's do it. You wanna go? You wanna go? Oh, he's got long arms. Oh. Wait, I'm holding out a white flag. I guess I surrendered to him? I find the graphics kind of janky. Ryan said this is a great game. The jumping isn't great though. Okay. What's going on here with these monkeys? Can I just punch them now? Punch. Yeah, punch, 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 punch. Ah! Wait a minute, they're holding up to Joey and I can knock them out one by one apparently. But they're gonna throw things at me. How do I avoid them? Can I punch them out of the air or do I have to like climb the ladder and stuff? So it looks like the fucking duck. The bell will restore some of these fruits, but what good does that really do? I don't really quite get it. Oh, I couldn't fall down 3 inches? Crap, I hate when games do that. Let's try again. Cauldron says in Tekken 2, you can pick a kangaroo character with boxing gloves. His name is Roger. His alternate skin is Alex, a velociraptor. Oh, okay. Punch monkey. I feel no need to like backtrack just to get those fruits. Not sure really why. I guess maybe if you want to maximize your score, you could do that. But I'm just really basically getting the hang of the game here. Ah! No, he throws them high. I gotta remember that. Because they throw like high, he throws them like above his body. I'm expecting him to like throw kind of low. So I have to duck, essentially, or just not be lined up with this level at all. Just kind of climb up here. There we go. Now we can punch. Ah! Get out of here, Donkey Kong. Fake Donkey Kong. Ah! Freaking apple cores on my head. Right, so I played that in the arcades, Cauldron Friends, and I loved it. I guess with friends. Well, Tekken 2. I used to play the first Tekken quite a lot in college. And I never really played much of them beyond that one. Okay, alright. I'm gonna do Kangaroo one more time. So I think this is one of the games that's going to be made by New Wave Toys. They make the replicades that I collect, the 1/6 scale arcade cabinets. And what they do is they have like a teaser of like the next several. Every once in a while they put out a teaser of the next several arcade games they're going to put out. And what they do is they just show like a profile that's like a silhouette. You can't see what the game actually is, but you can see the shape of the side profile of the arcade cabinet. And what people do in the community is everybody figures it out because you put enough geeks together in a room and they'll figure it out. And apparently Kangaroo is one of the games that's going to be put out soon by New Wave Toys, but I might just skip that one because I'm not really that into this game. I'm actually making it a general rule. Even though I'm collecting these things, I'm going to try to just collect the ones I really like because they cost money and shelf space. Like if they make a Joust one, yeah, sure, hell yeah. Ryan says when the kangaroo from Tekken got bit by a zombie hot wiring a semi, it was set. What? Going to the dead stuff now? Oh, I wasn't sure if that was to the right of me or not. I guess not. So what's the right play here? Should I be punching all these monkeys? Punch, punch, punch. And I can duck when they throw the apple. Oh, I gotta jump for this one. Ah, the jump is delayed. It takes a moment to like push off the ground with his legs. Oh no! Okay, that's pretty fun. The arcade is much. Stu said I used to love this on Atari 8-bit, but the arcade is much harder. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that for Kangaroo. It's not bad. It's I feel like the graphics kind of look flickery and eh. It's the kind of thing where like I don't know. You feel like there's like these large black boxes being drawn, and it looks kind of ugly, but it's pretty fun. All right, so that is Kangaroo, and we're down to 3 viewers now. We had I think 9 at one point, which is always a lot for me. And yeah, I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna keep streaming. But again, I don't think I'm gonna play everything tonight. Maybe I'll stop at I don't know. I haven't figured the rest of that sentence out. But let's jump to Moon Patrol. I love me some Moon Patrol, so I am happy to play Moon Patrol. Ryan asks, when did you last do a Monday meme? It was this past March, I believe. I was just searching my video history, and I think I did one in March is what I found. Let me slide this whole video over. It's too much to the left. There we go. It's a little better. Stu says Moon Patrol and Mr. Do are probably my 2 favorite classic arcade games, plus Dragonlair. Oh, hey, you're gonna see 2 of them pretty much. They might be back to back, right? Mr. Do might be right after this. Cool. All right, we got jump and fire. And you want to be fast? You gotta break the record. But sometimes you have to slow down to not get shot. to avoid those things. I guess if you're really good, you can tell very early on if you need to slow down or not to avoid the shot. Alright. These ones, the 3 orb thingies in like a triangular pattern, their shots cause craters to appear, so they're more dangerous. Okay, point E in 60 seconds, it looks like. You know, I didn't actually ever fall in love with this game until I got the Vectrex remake by Christoph Tutz. It's called Vector Patrol. And now I love this game, Vectrex or not. Vectrex is very important to me, apparently. Everything comes back to Vectrex. You can shoot those little guys. As soon as the landmines come, I just can't handle those things. I'm terrible at them. That's the hardest part of the game for me, the landmines. Oh! Should have slowed down, but oh well. I mean, it did slow down, but a little late. Oh, alright. Yeah, my original exposure to this game was the Commodore 64 version, which I liked it, but why am I having trouble at this stupid part? Anyway, I liked the Commodore one, but it didn't really grab me that much. It didn't become like one of my favorite Commodore games or anything. I feel like it. And again, I tested the ROM today, and I got to the mines. I always do better in my casual testing, apparently. Go slow, go slow. Okay. Jeez. Alright. Your time, 110. You suck. Here you go, the mine. This is all about your speed and not doing that. I never really quite got it down pat. Just have to get your speed right. You gotta go slow when they're spaced closely. Usually it's better to err on the slower side, I guess. But the way this game is, you know, it encourages you to beat the level quickly, but if you're always dying, there's no... if you're always dying when you go fast, it's not doing you any good to go, ah! Price. Let's keep it slow. Take it slow. Make it so. Okay, I think I got through it. Ugh. I like how those UFOs were kind enough to not attack me until I got past the minefield. That's very generous of them. Very considerate. Okay, favorite arcade game. Period. Favorite arcade game. That's Ryan's question. Good bonus points. None, Jack. Yeah, exactly. Makes you feel bad when you don't play very well. Just one single arcade game. I gotta go with Joust. That's been my main lately. Of course. You know, it depends on the environment. Sometimes you know you want to play a 4-player beat 'em up, and it's fun to just mash the buttons for a while. But yeah, just the game. And actually, you know, even though Joust is 2-player, that's actually a lot of fun too. But I'm fine with playing it 1-player even. A lot of games that are 2-player are kind of meh when you play single-player. I mean, if they're like really good 2-player, you're kind of meh if you play single-player. I like Ms. Pac-Man a lot too. I like this whole. You know, I think I forgot to add Ms. Pac-Man to this list. It's 82. Holy crap! Maybe we could play Ms. Pac-Man next week. Or well, I'm probably not gonna. I don't know when I'm gonna continue the stream, but I'm not gonna play through the whole list tonight. I'm just not. I got some bonus points. Yeah. All right. I broke a record. Oh no, thanks. I always forget how they work at first. You can shoot their shot. If you couldn't do that, it would be impossible. Maybe that comes later. So yeah, I wasn't sure if the tiny ones you had to jump over, so I did a shoot and a jump, and that kind of threw off the rest of me. Okay. Oops, I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay. Ah. Game over. Not just bonus points, good bonus points. They give charity, yeah. Not the crappy kind of bonus points. Alright, I'm gonna give this one more quarter. Woohoo! Speaking of parallax, look at this. Whew. Okay, that's the end of the beginner course. Of course, I used 3 credits. Stu said it's great that you continue. It's a fair and forgiving game. Yeah, it's true. I mean, I don't think I heard of any game allowing you to continue until like a few years after this. Could be wrong. Now I'm wondering if I just played one that lets you continue. No, it was definitely a rarer thing at least. But what's going on? Oh, what do you do with those guys? I guess they're gonna try to slam into me from behind. I jump and then I shoot them. Yeah. Cue the jokes about slamming from behind. Oh, that just threw me off. Oh, I thought I might actually clear the jump. Let me slow down a little bit. But yeah, this game never really got my attention that much back in the day. It was playing the port to Vectrex, Vector Patrol, when I was really like, wow, this is beautiful and great gameplay. Some people think if you like old school games, it's only because of nostalgia. Because I mean, that's part of it, but it's a lot of games I'm like discovering now that I'm like, oh, I mean, I knew the game, but I never really saw the beauty of it until 2021 or something like that. All right, that's some Moon Patrol for ya. And Cauldron says, Gallagher and Bosconian, I know both had continued. Okay. All right, continue. I am not going to continue. It says to continue. This is by Irem Core, by the way. Corp. There's I just learned that there was a Commodore knockoff of this game about a Jeep, and I played it on a recent stream. It's not as good as Moon Patrol though. They spelled it like that. Continue. Continue. All right. I'm starting to run out of gas here, but I can squeeze in some Mr. Do. Maybe I'll jump to Zaxxon for Cauldron's entertainment. No, don't expect me to be very good at Zaxxon, but let's play some Mr. Do, and maybe I'll revisit Joust next time when I'm ready to kick some ass and chew bubblegum. Okay, Mr. Do. Mr. Do superficially kind of reminds me of Dig Dug. You have the kind of like side view of of being like underground. You dig tunnels and stuff, and you can drop the rocks on them. The Mr. Do I played on a home system was, again, on Atari 8-bit. It was not this one, though. It was the Mr. Do's Castle with those unicorns chasing you. Actually, are these unicorns, too? I don't even know. I don't think they are. I don't see horns. I want to eat the cake. Let me get my cake. Let me eat cake. I'm not as good at this game as I am at Dig Dug, unfortunately. But, yeah. I'm getting too concerned about eating the cake that I'm letting myself die. Like, I want to eat the cake! Oh, that restarted. I waited too long. But I didn't get the bonus for getting all the cherries quickly. Are those Pop-Tarts? What did I get? Oh, I forget what this means. Guess I gotta kill those things. Damn. I'm just gonna kill him for a while before I finish the level. Where's my ball? Where's my ball? Oh, you beat the level if you kill them all? I didn't know that. Stu said the ascending notes are so satisfying. I agree, I love that. I gotta check your other comment that was a little bit longer. Something about the game being satisfying and not satisfying, complex. Let's get the X. Yeah, I got an X. Get away from me, you jerks. I think I've game over already. Let's try again. But yeah, the one I played a lot was Mr. Do's Castle. This is a bad way to do it, isn't it? Can I move out of the way in time? No. Okay, I learned. Learning experience. Kill him. Nope, can't do that either. Well, Stu said, let me check your other comment. So fun, so complex. No, there. Anyway, I get your point, basically. It's a good game, and there's a lot to it, more than meets the eye. I definitely don't have a solid handle on this game yet, but I definitely recognize it is. Oh man, I recognize it as a great game. So hard, but still so fun. That was the rest of the comment. Ryan says I call it freedom fries. That was something else, I guess. You call Satan's Hollow freedom fries? So many ways to beat the level, Stu says. Cauldron says, yeah, but Vey. I don't know what we're talking about here. Something about Zed and Vey. And when Ryan says, even when Stu disagrees with me, I still consider him the bad boy of retro gaming. Bad boy of retro gaming. Stu's a bad boy. I like sending the ball bouncing through a tunnel. Alright, let's eat the cake. Woo, cake. I don't really get what's going on here with these guys yet. What's their purpose? They're eating something? What are they eating? Eating each other? Is it just to give you the letter? I'm the nice guy of retro game. Okay. And who is Tommy Tallarico then? Ryan. purpose is to kill you. Okay. Why are they? So it's just that when you get the thing in the middle, you have an opportunity to get one of the letters. I can't go left there. But those guys come out to kill you as well, I guess. The blue guys. Let's do it again. Get a letter. Ah. Shoot. He ate me. Okay. Oh, he turned into a freaking apple and killed me. The letter kills you too, says Sue. Yeah. Happily kill you. Charge! What is that, a flan? With a cherry next to it? Alright, I got the flan. But that tea was already there, so maybe I didn't actually help myself. I don't know. But they turned into apples, which I guess is good. If you like apples. Alright. Heh. Uh-oh, somebody's talking about Tommy Tallarico I saw at the corner of my eye. I shouldn't have gotten anybody started. Oh. Alright, that's fun. I like Mr. Joe. I would like to practice at that. Yeah, Calder's saying the basic... He's saying the basic facts about Tommy Tallarico. I meant like with respect to him being like how Stu is the bad boy of retro gaming and I'm the nice guy. Who's Tommy Tallarico then? Is he the blank of retro gaming? Alright. I made it to scene 4, and I did it in apparently 2 minutes, 29 seconds. That seems too quick. Maybe I did, huh? I mean, obviously I replayed the games several times, but that one play might have been 2 minutes, 29 seconds. Alright. So, yeah. I'm trying to think what I want to do next. Well, I'm going to show Zaxxon, and don't expect much from him, but Zaxxon, yeah. Again, I had the Atari 8-bit version of this was the main one I played. I think I actually had it on a cassette tape, and I might actually have that tape today. I think my dad gave it to me. And Stu says, I don't know about this Amico stuff, but I said it before and I'll say it again. Tommy is a very nice person from my experience. Yeah, you know, you can watch Pat the NES. I don't know. Pat the NES Punk and that other guy he co-hosts with. I once in a while I'll check their channel and it's like it seemed like every like month or two they would have some like hate fest against Tommy, and from what I've seen they actually have valid reasons to not be happy with him, but it seemed like they were obsessed with him or they just found they got a lot of views from him from making fun of him or trashing him. It just seemed like a bit much. Anyway, let's play some Zaxxon. Wow, that was loud. Let's make that lower. Alright, what are my controls? Yeah, okay. Down is up is down. Freedom is slavery. Oh, jeez. Zaxxon. Oh, the turret shot me. Oh man, I'm not even sure what got me there. Alright, let's try again. My friend, who I'm friends with to this day, I have a memory of him in first grade being asked by the teacher to name a word that starts with the letter Z. And he said Zaxxon. The teacher didn't like that. Why am I entering my high score twice? What's going on here? Did they hit rub by accident? Let's see what you guys are talking about. More Amico stuff. Ryan says they're very negative to the Amico, but it hasn't come out over and over again. I mean, they totally bombed the Amico, whatever they're doing with it. There's probably some justification to their failure to, get it, John, COVID and all that. But still, did seem like Tommy was like making a bunch of BS and putting up videos of like fake prototypes and things like that. But ultimately, I don't know. I'm not gonna hate the guy. And if Amico ever comes out, I'll see if it looks promising then. But I'm not expecting anything. I mean, I'm a big fan of Intellivision, so if it's like, if it has like good remakes of old Intellivision games and then some, and they manage to do some cool stuff with the controller, then maybe. But at the same time, I don't know. It's like a combined Nintendo Switch probably for what they're charging for it. Anyway, we'll see. I'm not expecting it to even come out, but if it does, we'll see how it does. We'll see if it actually gets good reviews or anything. I mean, you could argue this arcade cabinet I played on I could have spent the money to buy several Nintendo Switches. So maybe that's not a valid argument. Alright, so those missiles, I gotta watch out for them. They launch. Alright, so at least I'm up to the space part now. Or I have a lot of trouble trying to figure out how they're supposed to be lined up with me in the third dimension. Like, I know when they're small, that's when you go lower, but I don't know, it's very unintuitive to me. I never really got the feel for this. Am I supposed to be shooting that blue platform thingy? Is that fuel? Alright, so I beat a level at least. Low on fuel. Oh, I guess blowing up solves the problem of being low on fuel. Ryan says it's never coming. I mean, it's reasonable to say that after like 5 years at this point. I guess at some point you have to call it. I don't know. If it comes out, I'll see how it is. But again, I'm not holding my breath or expecting anything. I'm happy to play with my Intellivision flashback. My hacked flashback. I have to be more aware of what can actually kill me, because sometimes it's just like, I don't know what hit me. I want to kill that thing. I think it gives me fuel, but I'm not sure. I have a lot of trouble trying to, like, understand if I'm at the right height or not. So those big barrel things give you fuel? I think they do. I never. I don't know, I can't understand the perspective in this game. Somehow I understood it on a Atari, but I can't really I can't understand if I'm like lined up at the right height or not. It's like beyond my comprehension. Let's try again. I'm thinking it's supposed to be some kind of reference point. Like generally the shadow is how you tell these things, but But in that case, you can't just use your shadow. Oh. Oh. You know what's a cool game? Viewpoint for Neo Geo. It has this kind of perspective. It's a really neat game. A funky soundtrack and everything. The barrels are fuel. Yeah, I totally bombed that game. Let me try again. Oh. Get the fuel. Meh. Okay, space battle time. Okay. Alright, that's it for me. Well, shall we squeeze in one more game? A little Satan's Hollow, maybe, since Ryan called that out earlier. He likes Satan. I feel like I could just marathon and get through the rest of the games. Nah, I'm going to do that. Satan's Hollow, then I'm done. Maybe I'll revisit next time and possibly play some of these games I already played a few times as well. Maybe try to do better at Joust next time. But yeah, let's do Satan's Hollow for now, and then outie. Thanks for the 2 likes. It probably means you guys see 3 likes because I always see 1 fewer than you guys see. But if you're enjoying this, please hit the like button. Wow, Satan is made of bugs. Satan, what is that? It looks like they're bugs. Satan's Hollow. Valley Midway. Building the bridge. Obtain bridge pieces by shooting the enemy. Get bridge piece from left side and deposit the piece on the right side. Okay. It's barely tolerating, but alright. I always forget about the bridge you're supposed to build. Yeah. Let's do that. This one is very low. Now it is louder. And you have a shield in this game. The shield recharges quickly, but you can only hold it for like a couple of seconds. I'm supposed to be building the bridge. Let's do that. Build the bridge. Build the bridge. Before Satan comes and gets me. Get away, go. Ah, I should use a shield, huh? Alright. Yeah, this is another game I never played back in the day, but I remember seeing an ad for it in a magazine, and it showed a scary-looking Satan. I think he was green on the ad, for some reason. I thought it was kind of frightening looking. Take that, Satan. Not today, Satan. Alright, next level. Fly the Valkyries. Oh, I killed a Satan. Ah! Wait, give me my life back, you jerk. What the hell is that? You steal me. So when I was confirmed into the Catholic Church when I was about 13 years old, or 12 years old, whatever I was, I had to say that I renounce Satan. This is how I renounce. I renounce him more than anybody. I try to kill him. They're like, you renounce Satan and all of his minions, including the green slimy ones. And you say, I do. They don't ask you to say I do in the Catholic Church again until you get married. Mostly about renouncing Satan. Oh. It's an interesting game. I wish it's another game. I feel like I missed so many games back in the day. Yet I played a million games as well. Let's see what's going on. What does it mean to renounce Satan? Yeah, I renounce Satan. It means, I don't know. What does it mean? It means I hereby declare that I am opposed to that guy. That Satan guy, that Satan fellow. Flight of the Valkyries. I like how so many old games borrow from classical music. I've heard of Flight of the Valkyries in multiple games, including Fortress of Narzoth for Vectrex. But I can't go 10 minutes without mentioning Vectrex. Didn't one of the summer games, maybe Summer Games 2, have like, I think it plays Flight of the Valkyries in the closing ceremonies for Commodore, probably for other platforms too. I renounce you, Satan. Damn it, Satan. I'm renouncing you, damn it. There we go. Now you're renounced. Oh, you stooge. Who's this guy on the ground? Oh, the guy who steals your ship? Let's shoot him. There, got my ship back. Well, look. That sounds kind of like the Intellivision explosion sound that you hear in a lot of games like Astro Smash. Hey! Give me my extra life back. Boy, there's nothing more of a dick move than the enemy stealing your extra lives that you haven't even played yet. It's like, it might as well be like reaching into my pocket and stealing a quarter. That's what it feels like. The game has like a robot arm to activate it. Reach it into your pocket and steal the quarter. Now that would be terrible. Oh. I want to finish the bridge. Oh, okay, I did it. You just had to cross it. Oh. Ha, loser. I renounce Stu and all of his... What is the rest? Do you remember the rest of the sentence, Ryan? Wow! It's like, do you renounce Satan and all of his... something? His deceitfulness or something like that. Alright, that was Satan's Hollow. I find it very difficult to use this frickin'... This comes up again. Look, they give me this this vertical high score thing, but you can only select it by moving left and right. And I pressed the fire button like 5 times and it didn't register. But oh, look at that! It's actually the only game on Earth that only lets you use 2 initials instead of 3. They always got to make it wonky in some way. So now I'm like, oh, I'm MP, but that's actually my middle initial, the P. So let me erase, and now I'll make it MW. There, I got it. It's always got to be wonky in some way. All right. Do you renounce? Yeah, Satan and all of his works, even Satan Hollow. Well, I don't think Satan invented the game Satan's Hollow, so I think it's okay. And if you actually look here, it says 1981, so maybe I'm playing this on the wrong stream. But that's the copyright date. It could be the copyright is 81, but it never actually appeared into arcades until 82. I don't know. Let me take a quick look. Now I'm curious. Yeah, I'm seeing October 82 and stuff. Thank you for the extra like, somebody. Now I'm going to try to find this ad I saw that scared me when I was a kid. I bet it looks so stupid today. I mean, granted, I was probably 3 years old. I remember there was a strange ad where he was looking green, I think. I don't know. Can't seem to find it. They drew him as green instead of red for some reason. But, a 40-year-old memory could be a little off. Could be mixing ads together in my mind. All right, whatever. Maybe it was a heavy metal record. All right. Well, now, here's the thing. I play late and then I see, oh, I got more stuff going on. I got more viewers than I did 20 minutes ago. I could play a little longer maybe. And next I have 4 likes now. I really should have played Ms. Pac-Man. You're right. You know what? I do plan on continuing 82. I don't want to stay up super late though. It's already midnight. And yeah, I will revisit. I don't know when. Maybe I could even cram it into this Thursday. It'll be a Monday MAME on Thursday. And I'll play more 82 games and possibly repeat a couple of the ones from tonight. I would like to play more of Satan's Hollow for sure. And I'm looking at the Satan's Hollow arcade control stick. I can't really show it easily at the moment, but it's like what you have is a kind of like a flight looking stick or something like the Tron joystick, if you know what that one looks like. You could grip it like this. It looks like, but it's red, very Satan-y. And there's just shield buttons, one on the left and one on the right. Then you have like Roman numeral 1 and 2 for players 1 and 2, like on the right. Anyway, I guess that's it for tonight. Yeah, it is too bad I missed Ms. Pac-Man. But I will play her later. And yeah, I don't know. Definitely going to try to resume this. I just haven't figured out how yet. Resume 1982. I can always do it tomorrow. Who knows? Anyway, that's all for now. If you're celebrating July 4th, have fun, but don't blow yourself up or don't blow anybody up. Maybe blow Satan up and all of his works. But that's all I got for tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. So see you next time, Stu and Ryan and Cauldron of Stardust and Andy Ang and random person who just subscribed. His name is Khalif Ferguson. So thank you for subscribing, Khalif. And that's all, guys. Have a good